Hi, my name is Joey Savaggio, and today I'm talking about why self-driving cars are the future of transportation. So yeah, let's get started. Basically, gasoline cars are more vulnerable to human errors, such as accidents. And here, more accidents are caused by human error. Okay, whether that's stopping at a stoplight or speeding. So self-driving cars will actually prevent you from doing that, and they're programmed to be like 100% of the time, but there are some flaws that I'll get into later. Fewer mistakes, and if you were with a self-driving car, you have no risk of drunk driving, so that helps a lot. And yeah, robots are programmed to be correct all the time. They're programmed to be correct all the time, but that doesn't mean they're necessarily going to be correct all the time. I know it's hard to say, it's hard to think about that, but there are some mistakes, and but they're very few and far between. Uh, Self-driving cars will save you money. Uh, so there's no need to stop and get gas. You could just have a charging station set up in your garage, and yeah. So and also lower insurance cost. Going back to the gas thing. So basically, what your insurance company does is at night, there is nobody using the electricity, so they lower the rates of electricity, and you actually get cheaper miles per gallon. I guess you could say, but yeah, it does help with cost. Cheaper MSRP. So what that is basically is the initial cost of the car. It's cheaper. I know some of them can get pretty expensive, but you go to like the Chevy Volt, or I know Tesla's coming out with a new Roadster for like 25,000, I think, which is it's pretty affordable for most people. And they could drive longer distances. I think the average gasoline car can go like 350 100 miles, something like that. And then gasoline cars can actually do like 450, some of them 500. I know the Teslas can do some crazy amount. I think it's like 450 ish. I don't know, but it's up there. All right. And self-driving cars are more convenient. Allows working while driving possible. So if you're like a busy guy and you're going, to the city, we'll say, you can actually do your work in the car. Now, I don't know how that works with getting a ticket, but I don't know if you would get the ticket, or the car would get the ticket. I don't know how that would work, but since you're not driving, it'd be the car driving. It'd be nice if we didn't get tickets though. It reduces human error and stress of driving. Now, there's a lot of people out there that are very stressful of driving, and I know sometimes I do when I'm going in the city and I'm trying to get out of the city. I just sometimes going on the Dan Ryan, it gets really crammed up. So it's nice to just know that like I'll have this car do it for me. I'll get there, the same amount of time, but safer. It helps people get around if they otherwise couldn't. So say someone that was paralyzed or couldn't walk or something, this would actually allow them to get from point A to point B without having the hassle of asking a family member or a friend to help them out and giving them a ride. And it's actually quicker than gasoline cars. I think the Tesla goes 0 to 60 in like 3 seconds or something crazy like that, and that's because the batteries, electricity moves faster than liquid gasoline, so it gets through the batteries more, through the engine more quicker, and allows you to get to those higher speeds faster. All right, and on the other hand, though, gasoline cars do have somewhat not an edge, but like they have their pros and cons. So gasoline cars are more durable. That being said, new technology comes with new problems. You're going to have something new and it's going to have new problems. And for example, I could bring up a battery. The big batteries that Tesla uses in their Tesla Roadsters, they cannot throw those away. Like they have to find a way to reuse them. That's just how it has to work because they're not biodegradable, and they're very expensive. So honestly, at an economic standpoint, it'd be nice to make a renewable battery, but it'd be better just to make one that lasts. Technical issues, um, it might be it's more, it costs more money to say get your tires aligned on an autonomous car, and I'm not sure why that is, but maybe because it's newer, but I don't know. I just know it is more expensive. And then hacking can be an issue. I haven't heard of any Teslas being hacked, but with technology, there's always always a possibility. And self-driving cars could actually be bad for the environment. I know it's a not a catch-22, but it's give and take on this issue. Unemployment rates may fall actually because no one is making these cars. Just these big factories are making these cars. Maintenance is difficult. I touched on that earlier. Air quality, and it's not the cars itself that are making the air quality bad, but it's the factories making the cars, and those factories are actually bigger than you say like a Ford factory because they're just pumping out batteries and everything like that at a bigger, faster rate. The batteries that run these cars are expensive and are not decomposable. I touched that on earlier, but yeah, very bad for the environment if you can't have these batteries be composable. Okay, and that's it. And I hope this helps. And yeah, self-driving cars will be a hot topic in the next coming years. But I think if they could figure out how to save money and have these factories with not expelling so much CO2 in the atmosphere, then it'd be a great way to get around. But yeah, thank you.